Hello and welcome to another guitar channel. Another guitar channel is a channel for all those guitarists who cannot play on the instruments, but they love to turn the knobs. But not only turning the knobs is important when you are a guitarist, as well, going to the gigs is very important. Going for the concerts, going for the festivals, sleeping in the tents, traveling long distances to see your favorite bands and all this stuff connected with gigging of the bands is very, very important, because if you are in a band, you want people to come to your concert, and you want local scene to be supported, and you want full audience in front of you. And if you are the guitarist, you can go to the concerts and you can learn a lot. So in today's episode I'm gonna open the new playlist, the new series on my channel. Let's go for this beer, Indie Brewdog, because another guitar channel is a channel for all those guitarists as well who love to turn the knobs, to drink beer. Light in taste, not so strong. CinemaScope. 4.2% of alcohol. A little bit sour at the end. Good. Nice. Anyway, the new series is called After the Show. And what is it all about? It's about my impressions after the shows. Sometimes I'm going for the concerts, and sometimes I will talk to you about what did I see and what did I hear. And yesterday I was at the concert of the legendary band from America called Helmet. Helmet is 30 years old, it's playing 30 concerts, and actually it's playing 30 songs on the concert. So it's 30 by 30 by 30. Quite nice name for the tour. What was this concert? Why was this concert special? Well, for me it was special for many reasons. First one, I never heard Helmet live. To be honest with you, I've never was listening to Helmet as well. I only know In the Meantime and the song from Judgment Night, Just Another Victim, and I wasn't aware of the band. I know that the band was a huge influence on many other bands and the whole genre of new metal, even in some way. There is a Polish band called Illusion, very popular in Poland, which is, after this show I can tell they were well inspired by Helmet. Why did I go to see this concert? And that's a guitarist point of view. I went to see this concert because of ESP signature of Page Hamilton. I love this guitar. It's one of the most beautiful guitars ever. Looking at the Super Strats with neck through body, and with one pickup from DiMarzio, and with another pickup which is actually a spring of the bridge, because from what I know, Page Hamilton, who's the main guitarist and the leader of Helmet, he had like a Horizon. He took the single coil from the neck position, and instead of it he just put like a spring from the Floyd Rose there. And after that, ESP made a model of the guitar with this design. So I was always admiring this instrument. And when I look at this in the catalog, when I went to some shops, and when I see LTD or ESP like that, I was like, wow, this is something really, really good. So that was another reason. Another reason was Page Hamilton himself, because he is kinda anti-idol. He's kind of person who is absolutely not like, you know, some kind of superstar. He's an average guy playing the guitar. So he is going into all this path of hardcore non-image person, which I really like and I admire, because he's a normal guy who's playing a guitar in a band. And he's not making any fuss about it, and he's not going with his nose up and with a head in the clouds. To be honest with you, he was even wearing normal clothes. You know, the clothes you would go when you're driving somewhere. You know, to pick up the guitar, for example. You know, like a normal, very, very comfortable clothes to be worn. So that was the reasons. Like I said, I've never listened to Helmet, so it was the first impression for me was on the concert. Of course, I'm pretty sure that the concerts 30-20 years ago, when they were on the top of the abilities, were much better. Of course, I know that he had to, like, you know, tune a little bit lower than before, because, you know, he's getting older and his voice is getting lower. But man, beautiful concert, beautiful gig, full of energy, full of power. And what was very important, there was no bullshit like, you know, oh, I love you all, oh, you know, I can't hear you, oh, left side, right side, you know, oh, do the mosh pit, oh, you know, the wall of death or anything like that. They didn't even, I think for first 10 songs, they didn't even say a word to the public. They just started playing, and you could see they actually, those guys, 4 guys from Helmet, are enjoying the show very much. They're enjoying playing the music, they're enjoying making this powerful, lots of energy, you know, concert, being like on the wheels all the time. And actually you could see that what is like the seed of the music, what is like, you know, the core of the music of playing in a band was there on stage. So even after 30 years, they still got this fun of playing, they still got the fun of being together and actually, you know, making music together. Like I said, after I think 10 songs, they just said some hello and some jokes and things like that. And then there was another, like, you know, wheels going on, you know, through your ears. What I need to say, they play only in drop tunings. I don't know what was it, drop C or drop C sharp. The sound is quite hard, cold, I would even say. And I don't know if it's a riffing or is it like, you know, the sound they're using. So Page was using his Hamilton ESP models and Exton LTD for something I will tell in a minute. And he was using Fryette amplifier with the Fryette cabinet and a small, I think it was not twin reverb, one of those Fenders, like a small Fender amp. Not Champ, I don't remember now, Fender Deluxe or something like that. You know, one of those small valve Fender amplifiers. I don't know what. I think it was used only for some stuff like clean sounds. Then the other guitarist, which I'm really sorry I don't remember the name, was using a very, very classic set. He was using JCM 900. Very, very classic amplifier with Gibson Les Paul. I think it was standard in black, and actually that's it. And VHT cabinet. So that was it. So very, very classic thing. And I think it's the riff in the way they play in it is like making this little bit coldish, I would say. But I was well impressed. Why as well I was well impressed? Because for example, they played Army of Me by Björk. They played as well Symptom of the Universe by Black Sabbath, and as well they played, especially I think no, that was Page Hamilton who was playing blues. And then he used this LTD X-Tone. LTD X-Tone is like a semi-hollow body guitar. And he used this guitar and he was playing out of nothing, out of nowhere. He came out with this guitar and he started, you know, before there was like proper heavy riffing all the time, you know, noisy and like going through you and, you know, shaking and, and things like that. And after that he just took this guitar and he started playing clean licks, proper American blues from 50s or maybe even 20s, you know, like the classics of the classic, you know, the things which started all this bullshit about the music, rock music, metal music, you know. It all started with these bluesy players. And actually, you know, I was quite amazed with out of all those, you know, heavy riffing he's used to known of playing, and out of, you know, all those drop tunings and things like that, you know, he's just going into clean sounds and playing some blues licks. That was very amazing. He did it twice on the concert, and actually that was a nice thing, you know, to listen to. So I was very amazed by this concert, and I think when I see any other Helmets concert in the future, I will go and you know, have a look and listen to it. I think it's time as well to, you know, maybe check out some videos on YouTube of them and actually, you know, find out what the band is about, because I know it's a classic band, but I was totally ignoring it through all the time. What did I learn on this concert as well, because that's very important from the you know, like a guitarist point of view? When they played Symptom of the Universe by Black Sabbath, I've learned how to play this riff, because I was standing in the first row. So I've learned how to play this riff. I've just looked at the fingers, look at the chords he's getting on, and then I was like, you know, I went home, I just check on YouTube how it is, and it's like, bang, got it here. And then another one which I learned is Just Another Victim. So I've learned two new riffs, you know, for my playing. So I'm very happy about it. And actually, I think that's it. It's not so bad, this hardcore music. Thank you for watching. I was talking, so I couldn't drink the whole of it, so I'm gonna drink it now. There is a magic with small cans of beer, because you can drink it like a, you know, fizzy drink on streets, even in the USA, and nobody's gonna tell you that you're drinking beer. You don't need to put it in a bag, and actually you can drink it. So well done for this craft revolution. If you like my channel, of course you can subscribe and tinkle my bell if you want to. You don't have to, but that would be nice. If you like the video, you can thumb down. If you didn't like the video, you can fuck off and never watch it again and don't come here again. If you have been on this concert or any of those concerts from this 30 Helmet tour, please write down some comments below. If you got something to say which is important and you believe it's gonna change my or your life as well, you can write it down below. And just to remind you, you were watching Xantip 77 without the O. Xantip 77, it's me. And the channel is called Another Guitar Channel. See you next time. Bye. Mm-hmm.